stage down. So please make some noise and give it up for Grannaesboyz.
I'm mad short. 1, 2. Check.
Check. Okay, cool. It worked. I got short fingers too, it's all good. But that's about it. Anyway, man, I'm Coach Ja, Chrissy from Brooklyn. I don't got a lot of time up here, so I'm gonna hit it real quick, get it in. You know how to get it in, get it out. Okay, don't worry, I'll catch it later. Come on, DJ, you fired. Moody, you fired. That's horrible with your phone. Come on, get on the stage. What you doing? You supposed to be over there. Okay, cool. Y'all all right? I'm okay. I'm sorry. I took a lot of time. He just made me uncomfortable standing right here. He backslapped me. You ever been backslapped by a poet?
Oh, no.
Okay. See my back. My letter to you. May these words find you in peace. Covered in everything God promised you, from grandma's hands to the very promise that you've seen broken. Wherever this world has failed you, know that my #1 goal is to never fail you again. I've wrapped this promise in a mountain of you deserve this because you do. And I want you to know that I would write you beautiful if I could. Trim your name in perfect calligraphy. I would spell it in all caps. Change the ink coloring to match the emotions you bring me. I would live in a world where perfect had no fingertips. Her shoes would never match the rhythm of my footsteps. Gloves too big to fit my fingers. Perfect shines like high noon Sundays, like early mornings. I wish I could write you in crayon. Color outside the lines. I would make stick figures with the biggest smile you've ever seen. I would spray paint backdrops in the sky just for you. Heaven would be outlined in stencils. And every empty space would be filled with oil pastels, purple moons, Carolina blue memories that whisper all of your secrets. See, I've spent so much time trying to fix others that my tools are too tired to fix my own broken. It's like my pulse is a bat signal for beating souls, and for some reason, I'm wearing the wrong glasses. So I would write you in pyramid. Make a sphinx of your Mona Lisa. I want you in hieroglyphics, Kiswahili, hoodoo, voodoo. I would speak to you without moving my lips. I would sing you past forgiveness. You will rise and shine to this melody. Find your comfort in a world that is not easy. And I will remind you that you were hand sculpted by angels. Painted the Creator's favorite color. God pretty like patterns within God's fingers. You're an acoustic chord playing a lullaby. Hip hop after a Sunday morning funeral. We will bid farewells in your name. Timeline ancient vibes like you've been here before, so I would write you in God's language. Flavor the clouds with coloring so that I can see you in the darkness. It is because of you I know joy. And it is because of you I'm learning to love this image in my mirror.
I never had a problem making friends, but I make enemies even quicker. At the clip of the umbilical cord, Doc told me that the world don't like me. They said I was born with a hate on, a disgruntled skin tone, or watch what you say around here disposition. They say that snip was just the tip of the spear, teasing like, let me just put the head in. They say that metal will always lust over me, chase me more than hard liquor in the mind of a stalker. I heard my melanin birthed me into a fixed marriage. No ball and chain, the knot was tied to noose my neck. Arrow in my Adam's apple Drake, you see. They arranged death for me even before I was born. Black boy, black target, black blood spill like orgasm. Ain't a family tree they wouldn't hang me from. They say I'm the right blood type, the way metal attract to me. Thirst in the iron in my genetic makeup. Even before I was a teen, pedophile in me. Wanting me more than his own case. Hunting me more than endangered species. We'll keep in touch till I reach my demise, the way bullets automatically fly out of guns directly into my vital organs. They say I have magnetism, drawing aura. Bullets respond to me at the snap of a finger. A raise of my hands could be my last free motion, the way loaded ammo tend to go off in my complexion. They stable cartridges and magazines for me. Mug shot my silhouette to practice off. More often now, I am the one you find, always in the way of a stray pointed dead at me. I get it. It's my blood that lines me. Dead center aim with the barrel. My bone that breaks bullets, free from their chamber. My soul cry for discharging firearms that keeps my head on swivel. I know now it's my living, my very existence, that supervillains me out of justice. They say I have magnetism, drawing aura. I hope that don't be the death. Could you imagine being innocent, charged and found guilty by a prosecution that wants to take away your life? And your best news comes when your lawyer tells you you're not at risk of being executed within the next year. Could you imagine the fix of breaths flowing through your lungs at the sound of another 365 days? As you look in the face of the man the law firm has sent out to reevaluate your case, you only hope he's genuine in his fight for your freedom. When it seems no one is there to be in your corner, because you're already guilty in a systematic eye, which is the very reason you were incarcerated in the first place. And his words are as fancy as his designer suit, leaving you to question whose side he is on. Knowing the only suit they want to see a black man in is the one issued by a correctional facility. Will he believe you when you tell him you really didn't do it? Or are you guilty to proving innocent in his eyes as well? Because you know some lawyers will trade your innocence for a not guilty verdict in a future case. Just imagine waking up with a throat full of rocks, like someone had funneled gravel down your throat, with your heart racing your mind like an Olympic tryout, leaving you to question which organ will give first. But none of this matters. All things considered, your life expectancy has been given a due date, final meal, final song to accompany the emotion, yet you fight back the tears of being wrongfully accused as the guard buzzes in and the cell locks open. The jingle of his shackles sound just like slavery. Then they handcuff your wrists along with your ankles to deliver you down this long hallway. 2 guards on your back like a means to escape. If they're brave, what are you? Staring death in the face. The stench of injustice is a paint on the walls, and it's all in your clothes like a smell you can taste. See, it pains beyond restraint when you're made to be the fall guy. Melanin backdrop like a sheet of bullseyes. Like your skin has conspired with everything unlawful, and there's nothing you can say to get this targeting off you. You just sit across from this lawyer. It's hard to speak to him, because he's all of the reminder of how it will all end. So your anger reappears in the wrinkle of your forehead, and his sympathetic friendship is lost in his grin as the CO crashes in, eager to gift you with his bracelets and deliver you home, meaning back to your cell. You can't help but feel helpless to the prejudice for man of your spirit and body as your eyes start to swell. You can only look back at him like you have nothing to lose and pray that his next visit will bring better news. But you and I know better than to count on his ethics when it was one of his colleagues who had written this sentence. Could you imagine being innocent? I'm gonna run through these pieces real quick because I ain't got much time, but I appreciate the love. And if we got through all that energy, let's have some fun. I want you to snap your fingers for every vegetable that you hear in this poem.
Let's go.
Oh, dangerous? Okay. I'm going to pull back from that. All right, thanks for that warning because it's about to go down.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about.
Oops.
Well, Mama say,
It's going to be over their head anyway.
It ain't that vulgar
I'm
though.
pretty sure it's going to fly over their head anyway.
Alright, they cool. Alright.
All right, so let's get it then. Again, for every vegetable that you hear, please, I want to test y'all snap game, okay? She bounced through like a rabbit, looking for carrots in the cornfield. Mandarin mini dress sealed her nectar like an orange peel. Probably Georgia peach. Her honeydew melons compliment her waist, ass like 2 halves of watermelon. Smelling the strawberry, her body was banana. Long eyelashes, cherry lipstick, and the way she walked in mango stilettos. Only vegetables, ladies. I love it. The way she walk in mango stilettos, got eyes on her like potatoes. She can make hair stand up on a kiwi. In fact, she can make a tomato blush. Attitude, a tomato is a fruit. Attitude, a lemon never squeezed her passion fruit. I mean, her sign will probably have to be a dragon fruit. Cute ain't in her vocabulary, she bag ready. Catch, though my eyes red as raspberry. I sat back in my beige blazer. Spinach gators, from the bar sent age to steal grapes to. Squash all onlookers, that apple like property. Greens knotted up in my pocket like broccoli. I slid over like the rind of a cantaloupe. Boysenberry sweet with nothings and a joke. Girl, you grapefruit juicy, giving brothers the bitter face. See you out on a lonely, it's like cabbage that went to waste. Hell, I'm just speaking on the nutrients. You healthy, boo, see. I'm thinking maybe you and me can blend like smoothies. Cause see that onion make it hard for men to resist you. She just smiled. Like, yeah, my plum could turn a cucumber pick. Said, I don't usually sit with strangers, but there's something about you. Ma, just give us time to grow. I'll make seeds climb out you. Is that right? Responding very well, I'll give you some leverage. Whisper, she tastes like pineapple and her head's like lettuce. Bet it is with them lips. Could suck a pig through a quince. It's like you sprayed with pesticides. Your mind need a rinse. Just kidding, pumpkin. I hope it's evident. I love how you think. It's like we mentally in sync. Like the olive in a drink. Another round. Top the waitress with some cheese like salad. Looking like fresh produce. She could see through the package. Girl, how you feel about us having a bite to eat? I'm staring at you, trying to figure where to plant my teeth. You got me feeling like a fruit bat, but I ain't blind. She said maybe when I'm done feeding off your mind. Fine by me, love. I'm buttered like an asparagus tip. Turn up the glass what I grab, and she had her sip. Girl, you molasses thick, and I won't waste not one drop. I apologize if my mind's still centered on that kumquat. Let us enjoy the moment. Better yet, let's toast to it. She said, you trying to get me drunk? I'm like, nah, just close to it. She laughed me off. Like, man, I ought to choke you. That might could work. If I can beat like I'm supposed to. I'll pull you close, pin you down, stand up in it. She said she cauliflower moist and juicy from that sentence. Sentiments exactly. Hell splash me, stroking my goatee. Liquor running through her, said she had to go pee. That she could stop that. I know I caused that urge. Mine fried like okra, still had a way with words. She returned to me. I dug in like an avocado dip. Girl, your presence is like the moonlight basket off a cruise ship. And I'm lost in illumination and emotion is sad. Like an apricot sky in a velvet veil. You hard to stay away from. Hell, why would one even? In truth, I want your egg planted with my seed. Ever we cast away, girl, I'll crack coconuts for you. Catch fish, build a hut, hell, I'll hunt food for you. She said, Daddy, let's go. Enough game. Hell, I'm ready. Just role playing with my life. My wife. Fruits and veggies.